Hey guys, it is Dawn Aronoff, and I am recording this training because I realized last night I failed to record the phone call properly. So this is all about our Team Unity 24-day challenge liftoff that we're going to do of a 24-day challenge before Thanksgiving. And what I want to do is cover a couple of things specifically on this training. So number one, I want to talk about the big picture, why we are choosing to do this and the impact we are aiming for in our business. Number two is what we're actually going to be doing. Number three is going to be about what you can do right now to help accelerate your business using this tool. And then number four is how this can lead to building more advisors throughout not just your front level, your first level, but 3 levels deep, and creating a foundation for Ruby and beyond. So here's the deal is we are kicking this off. The timing is perfect because we are thinking about what are we going to do right now so that in January 2014, how can you explode your business? Because this is what happens in January is that everybody's looking for something. There's going to be ads for Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and gyms and this and that, and everybody's looking for something. They're going to find a weight loss program, or they're going to find a gym, or they're going to find a personal trainer, or they're going to go buy some weird piece of exercise equipment. But everybody is in New Year's resolution mode, and they're looking for change. And so what we want to do is plant as many seeds and generate as many stories before January so that when they say, hey, I'm ready for a change, the first thing they think about is us. And not just us, I want them to think about you. I want them to think about you and the 24-day challenge and that you offer the best solution possible. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to talk about exactly what we're going to do. So we have this today is October 20-something. It's October 24th. So we've got 24, 25, 26, 27, and we're going to do a webinar. We're going to do a team webinar on October 27th on Sunday night to introduce lots of people throughout the team to this 24-day challenge. And what I would like to do, I'm asking you guys, especially leaders right now, is to identify a couple of people on your team who have gotten great results recently, who we can help them package their story, maybe get a before and after picture if appropriate, but don't worry about it, and who can share their stories on that call, because what I'd like to do is make that call as lively, as interactive, and as inclusive of all of our teams as possible. Because here's the deal, is if you have a teammate who's on the call and they're telling their story, they're much more likely to invite other people to listen to them. Hey, wow, I'm sharing my story about my weight loss story on a national conference call, which is the truth. So they can highlight themselves, we can edify them on Facebook, all sorts of exciting things can happen when we include other people. So that's what's going to happen on Sunday, and then people can order their products in the next couple of days so that they arrive in time for a drop-dead start date of November 4th. The reason we're doing that is so that they have the full 24 days to complete the 24-day challenge before Thanksgiving. What I would recommend is that you don't just rely on the webinar alone, that you are using the success system, that you are identifying people who might be interested, and you're doing a 3-way phone call before the webinar to introduce them to your leader, that you are scheduling your own mixer to piggyback on this wave of momentum, or that you're going to somebody else's mixer and you're inviting guests. That's the key. And I know that for Amy Burton is doing a mixer on the Sunday, and I will be doing one on Tuesday. So those are things that you can do to start getting ready for this. And then what I want you to think about is, what are we actually going to do? What is the value? Why are we all starting? Because Amy Burton had a great question. She's like, so are we just going to all order our products at the same time? What I'd like to do is take this whole concept of the 24-day challenge and add value to it, because the company itself has done a fantastic job. We've got a 24-day challenge website. We've got a brochure that goes along with it. There's people on Facebook, there's before and after pictures. There are people who put out recipes. There's so much support. So what we'd like to do is go the extra mile in terms of offering our 24-day challenge participants value, support, and accountability and celebration. And we're going to do that in 2 different ways specifically. One is we'll have a weekly phone call. So the first phone call will be to kick it off, make sure they understand the directions, and then follow it weekly. I'd like to keep these phone calls very short, maybe 15 minutes max, because we don't want to complicate their lives more. We want to give them something that they can't get otherwise. You don't have to get in your car and go drive and show up somewhere. You can just hop on the phone and you can get the support and accountability that you need. So we want to make their lives better. We want to enhance them with this experience. and not make their lives more difficult. So there'll be a weekly phone call, and what I would tell you is that if you are an experienced coach and you have participants, if you do not have participants in this 24-day challenge, then you're not going to be a coach. But if you are an experienced coach and you have participants, then we can use different voices on those phone calls and help support the whole team and recognize and highlight all of the leaders on the team as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. The other thing we are going to do is create a closed Facebook group. And again, I don't want to make anybody's life more difficult or complicated. So of course we want to make sure they want to be part of this Facebook group. But the point of the Facebook group is to add value, nutrition tips, things to think about, easy ways to exercise, extra ways to burn calories, all sorts of little tiny tips that people probably already know, but when they hear it, they'll be like, oh yeah, I could do that. And it will create some cohesion as a group, and it gives them a place to be recognized, it gives them a place to ask questions, and it gives us a place to offer the support and coaching that they're looking for. So those are ways that we're going to add extra value. If you are so inclined and you want to, within your team, do a weight loss challenge with before and after pictures, some kind of prize, you are more than welcome to set that up. I can help you think about things, what to think about while you're doing that, because you want to be very thoughtful in that process so that the conclusion is as good as you promote it. I personally will not be doing that because I believe by adding the value, that's the incentive itself. So that's what this is going to look like. Then we want to talk about what are you going to do right now, and we've already talked about that just a little bit. So what you're going to start doing is you're going to make your list, and it's not too late. And who is your list? Your list is suspects, people who you have wanted to talk to and you haven't talked to yet. It is prospects, people who have maybe previewed a video, maybe you've gotten a spark to them, and you know that they have some interest and level of curiosity about Advocare. It is your former customers, people who have used products in the past and might be ready to go again. It is your distributors at any single level. So you could be a 20% distributor who might want to lose 10 pounds before Thanksgiving. It could be an advisor who is not building a business but would like to do this also. So basically your list is everybody. And what you want to do is start calling, and I'm not going to go into details of how to set up the phone calls right now. You can get with your individual leaders and talk about how you're going to set those things up. That's not what this training is going to be about right now. So we're inviting people to the webinar, we're inviting people to three-way phone calls, we're inviting people to the mixers. We're going to help get them started, and they're going to get marvelous results because of the excellent coaching that they're receiving from you. And what we can be doing in the meantime is building advisors 3 levels deep, because that is the magic formula in Advocare. So I want you to think about, first of all, you are seeking to become an advisor. You want to get to the 40% discount. How can you make this work for you? How can we get there? And what I want you to think about is you're going to do the 24-day challenge, right? So you're going to have, that's one 24-day challenge, and you invite 3 people to do the 24-day challenge with you. So now we've got 4 24-day challenges that are going to be starting. Now, ideally, we're going to have each one of these people invite 3 people. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people on the 24-day challenge, and that will cover your investment for the first 24-day challenge. Now, even better, here's your first person who's got 3 more people. They're now at 25%, and they have a qualifying order. So we can start building those people into advisors. So I want you to see this thing is not just about one 24-day challenge, one 24-day challenge. It is about creating momentum, building people to advisors, and as you're doing that, that's going to increase your PGV, and over time what that's going to do is increase your override and your leadership bonuses. So hooray, you are building the foundation for your Ruby organization. So those are things that we can do on an everyday basis. And that's how we can help people build people to advisors. So I hope that you can see by the big picture of building up to January, by what we're doing right now, helping people get started, helping people get to advisor level, how this is actually going to explode your business. And I hope that as you're watching this, you're getting pretty excited and you're ready to make your list. Now, this is my leadership tip to you, is if you are helping other people on your team and they're going to ask you specific questions, what do I do? Oh, Facebook, that's the last thing. With Facebook, you want to do exactly the same thing you've always been doing, but you can throw in the flyer. So, hey, congratulations to Missy. She dropped 12 pounds in 24 days. So proud of her. By the way, we're going to be helping 10 people get started on this 24-day lose 10 pounds by Thanksgiving, and you post a flyer. I promise you they'll get to you if they want to know more about it. So, and again, your leader can help you more with Facebook. So I hope you're getting excited about this and you're seeing your list. And right now, basically just getting into action and imagining that this time next year when you're doing this again, you are the leader of a Ruby organization. So I think that covers. Oh, I know, my leadership tip. I knew I forgot something. So my leadership tip to you is, as you're talking to your teammates and promoting this, they're going to say, what do I do? This is what I'm going to tell you, is you tell them, go watch the video, go watch the training. I am here to answer all of your questions and give you clarity and guidance after you watch the video. So leaders, take some pressure off of yourself of having to repeat yourself or feeling like you have to say this over and over again. This is the tool you use, and then you answer the questions and help people make a plan. Hope that helps. Can't wait. Thanks. Bye-bye.